Alright, now we have resources. Also, that was you. Oh, I wish I didn't do anything else. I really shouldn't have clicked on the cross, though. It's kind of aside from our current goals, but we did want to go back to the schoolhouse at some point and nail down those final questions. So I've seen a hammer in there before. But it was at a pretty obvious position. We're kind of well set up enough to not focus too much on resourcing. It might still be kind of a good idea. Oh yeah, library is just going to be common today. We'd still kind of like not to have parallel doors. What is our note list? You would like to see 2, 3, 4, and 9 up high. So we kind of want to try and get straight up. So if anything, our priority needs to be disabling security. Well, we're trying not to use this. We do need to maintain doors for a bit, because that would let us go up here. We do not have any redraw ability yet. Okay, resourcing and branches. We can take this spot, but we don't want to do too much from it. There's coat check again. Ah, I keep forgetting I need a door over here for one of the things. We really don't expect to use this. I guess since we're not going to be able to use that, we could use an up here, so we could try to hook around this way. There really isn't a bad spot for that. It's just, well, we've got 2 doors now. I guess guaranteeing we get this in is also good. Okay, so these are fine. Gain 1 key. Okay. And that we can just kind of rely on every time. Well, every time we get stars. Oh yeah, and that was 2. Okay, we just can't go up the elevator yet. Otherwise, we're pretty stacked. Yeah, it's like I need to get far enough in to find security. Maybe this is more of a note hunting day than a final exam day? I don't know. It's like the apology day. Okay, all corners. Library is gonna just keep on coming up. Because it's extra common on school days. And we do have to go through these eventually. Interesting. I don't know if we'll get a chance to use it. We don't have a terminal yet, so we can't see if we have to get an Apple experiment. Okay, so there's security. So we might actually just want to go... We're not too far from Foundation now. So maybe for the sake of saving some walking, we should see if we can get up there. Stronach first discovered the letters on the statue in the cloister. He thought they were graffiti to scrub them off. Or random missing letters found under the Baron's watch should not be considered out of place. So there is an eventual hint for that. Oop. I think I took the water out already. Oh, no apples. You could say this for an immediate 40. With the classrooms, we might be doing less of that, but they're also not tomorrow rooms, so... Alright, so our primary interest at the moment is, can we connect to Foundation anyway? Without having to walk around. And we've got the keys to push through. We don't have any rerolls, though. So we can get to Foundation. Maybe I would have been better off going out of Foundation, because that would be more likely to give you a door out here, whereas now we need this one of these doors. We could also we could resume our secret passage stuff, though. We don't need keys. I mean, a secret card and key would be nice. Alright, so that's just 3 squared. 12, 21, 20, 25, 52, 50 divided by 10. Nothing on the outside. Oh, they snuck in 1x. 30. 28. 82. 41. 31. 13. And regular keys. Oh, no, we're right, because we connected to foundation. Okay. And upwards is going out that side. Pretty well resourced. And we could hunt for, like, rerolls and stuff. But that also means we might have to take a classroom. So that's a tricky one. We mostly do just want some of the low-end classrooms. Get up there and get it. Is it 2, 3, 4? Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 2, 3, 4, and 9. Which is a wee bit rough. We can force our way through. We don't have a way to do much fixing. I guess we have to do some wandering around, but like Foundation might not be a terrible spot for dormitory. We're passing through a lot, presumably. That would pay for some backtracking. Goes up the wall a little bit, but. Okay, that's big. This is probably more important because if we get study, we at least can use our gems for rerolls. We can't do the master key. We probably have enough keys at this point. Okay, so that can fix a lot of orientation issues. This is our only way to get down here, though, and that's also a concern. But let's see, we have no rerolls. Get a resource out of... the turns might let us avoid some of the classrooms. We went down here to farm stuff. We've also got these rooms over here. Okay, so this would be massive gems. And we just hope for a study. Even the laundry is not super crazy right now. Alright, were any of those drafting rooms? No. Yeah, if we're forming a writing around the foundation, we'll have a chance to pass through dormitory. We could turn the hallway. If we can pull things off. Oh, actually, we have a bunch of classrooms now, so that's going to be harder to pull off secret passage. Maybe we want that. Almost the right place. Ooh. Okay, we have access to this spot. I kind of want to go straight over. And get a downward here. We still don't have, like, super redraw ability. You probably have enough to force a downward here. Okay, many options. This could be turned since we have an up here. This is a little bit out of the way, but still potentially nice to have. Can't use a prism key because it's not going to be locked this low. Huh. odd. Oh, does morning room force its window orientation? Okay. It's not a flippable room. Okay, we do not have much in the way of redraws, so this one can wait a little bit. So we already have access to that. Gems, got, yeah. Place to buy food, not actually all that useful. We still have the option to come down from showroom. And this wood just kind of, the garage would just let us kind of escape here. Yeah, other than drawing for study. No. That's not where we're going. We did not get a single compass room. Alright, we have conference room and we have showroom. Well, I guess I can't go down there. 2 spots probably aren't a big deal. Okay, so that's class 2. And dinner. What is the subject? There kind of is a color correspondence with the numbers and the digits. Okay. The subject is math. So in art, we found it in here. In one of them, we found it in the chalk tray. One of them we found it in a corner. Figure of 8 and it symbol guys as infinity, as long as there's a vessel of both death and the unfathomable. Alright, we've got 2 dice now. We could try to get another classroom. Well, actually, we have redraws from classrooms, so these direct joints are kind of fine. So we could zigzag from the classroom. But we also have West Wing Hall, so we're probably fine. I keep forgetting to check the classrooms themselves. And you see, I'd expect the lab equipment. I like the periodic table. Kinda. The scientific foundation of architectural drafting, combining advanced principles of spatial suspension and temporal anchoring, was developed and refined at the Firus High Institute of Corica at the beginning of their realm's 15th era. So I think realms are like changes of ruling party. Or, yeah, royal family. So Kirk is probably high number because they're like democratic and constantly changing leaders. Alright, so these we just have to dodge classrooms. Or maybe, so we want 4. We should try to get over here and do 4. Because, well, I don't know if we have enough space to fill in to get 9 at this point. We've got these undrafted and this here. I guess that's where up here could be useful, because we could redraw for classrooms up here. I could also try to redraw for study up here. I guess classrooms are rarer, but redraws would let us get other things. As we could pack 2 more classrooms in here, and they would provide the redraws. Hey, Lizzie. Okay, we don't want the classroom yet. We don't have a lot of money. Don't really need the gems. We are currently sitting at 2 shops. There's classroom 4. So presumably this would be by the maps? I don't understand this game. It's a very big game, and I'm pretty deep into it. Can't really get behind. I guess it could be behind the maps, though. Oh. The 3 major expeditions to the South Key. Only one party returned. Cartographers among them conducted a cautious survey of the coastline but refrained from making landfall. Oh, I don't have magnifying today. I guess that's why it's so mysterious. Oh yeah, keep taking a look at the classrooms. I need to go back to these sometime. The notes are almost too easy to find in these, because they tend to be kind of subject related. You know, a good reason to really look around. Okay, so now we would be looking... So this is only grade 4. I guess we could do like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe. Using the classroom redraws. And the fact that we can... that turning would work as well. We can continue to rotate them later. Oh. I've half wanted to try Chamber of Mirrors on a classroom day. But this is... Oh... Once I'm out of classrooms, I can't use classroom redraws. And this isn't a good chance to get a classroom here that goes up there. So we've done this note. I really do wonder if Mary Marigold is a separate person, but some of the letters use both Mary and Marion. Seeming to refer to the same person, so... Okay, we did not get a classroom. Can we not get classrooms on the last rank? This leaves us with not a great setup for this. And the number of times we've done this makes me wonder if that's the case. Now we've got more redraws for our secret passage thing now. Steps are adequate, and we've got a dining room down there. This is also going on to rank 9, so we might not be able to get classrooms up here. We could potentially use that as a gem restock, but we're only going to have one really big run of the... No, that's limited to 8 per anyway. Let's see. I don't think colored keys are going to matter. I could go for Conservancy, I guess. In which case, any turn works. Let's see. Armory... Really only care about the shield, I guess. Alright, classroom. Cannot be drawn on 9th rank. I guess this is also true of Secret Passage. Cannot be drawn on 1st rank. Actually, I can... Is that true? I mean, well, there's not going to be a whole lot of school days, but... No, there's a classroom. Maybe there's like some limit on consecutive classrooms? Yeah, maybe there's a limit of 2 consecutive classrooms. Alright, so we got up to grade 5. 6. Branch 7, 8, E. If we fail down here, we might still be able to get 9. I guess it just pays for walking in, so... So the music room played and then left us in total silence. Okay, oh, you know, we're at Foundation. We can now visit Dormitory. That would accomplish a branch. No idea what that would do. Might be red. Alright, nothing to connect to here, but this kind of moves us along. Yep, so that's what we saw. Or rather, somebody else saw. Man, with that darkened out for screen capture, it's hard to see. And this is grade 7. Very sneaky. Alright, we could conceivably get one pass-through room in there. This is 7. One of these has to be 8 for us to maybe fail back to doing that later. If we can't accomplish other things. I know we had power because we fixed doors. But it would be a really long trek to do it. None of these are straight throughs. I don't know if any straight throughs would really be helpful here. I'd swear some of these cabinets look like they can be opened. And again, I guess seeing the floor means there's no drawer in there. Because the classroom would trigger dormitory. Oh, you know what? I should take out of code check too. So that checking it back in triggers it to show up more. Oh, I forgot we had the garage. Okay, we're almost certainly not going to run into any red rooms at this point, or we can draw ourselves out of it. Or any weight rooms. Okay, this needs to be secret passage. We have no particular draw preference to help with this. I guess I forgot about that with the treasure trove. We have no we know it can be secret passage going the other way. Or can it not be secret passage going into a corner? We also haven't gotten the classroom down here. So it can definitely spawn on this spot. Can it not spawn into... Or is it that it can't spawn going into corners? Why would it not be able to spawn going into corners? Well, that puts us back at... Maybe we try to draw it going this way. Yeah, we're all... Well, we have gems now. I guess we'd call blue, but... We don't have gigantic piles of gems. Okay, what else do we got? I guess there's Morning Star. I was kind of hoping for like a clock tower or something, though. These can all potentially connect. Oh, I forgot I also need, I should have done this first, because I also need Classroom 9 on rank 8. We still need to do that. Okay, final exam. We're not sure where Sam lives. And we're not sure about something in Erasion. Where's our last score? Okay, I didn't file that with the final exam. one is not exactly paging through the exam, but it's kind of relevant. Okay, so let's see. Our score. So in 48, I think, did we actually 100% history the first time? Anyway, we figured out history. Something is still wrong with geography, and I think it's where Sam lives because it's just a really weird question that makes no sense. And we had Eurasian down to 1, but our last attempt got worse. So we think that Count Me Out is Lee. And we either need to change long name or the directions. So I am going to be using reference for this just because we need to have consistency to figure out what we're doing wrong. Okay, we've ruled out Arch Ares and Fen. So I guess it's Horus. I don't think it's that far. Well, they say west, and it doesn't feel that far west. East if he's traveling west anyway. Okay, C is carbon. Also directly below it in this list. LL. Silver is AG. I think this is, yeah, radon. 2. Morning Bay. It's the third largest, so it's 2. Arch Ares, north of Eurasia. Hey, Bale, Mug of Ale, Jungle, Realize, India. So I believe we've been going good with General Tuscan. 6th era, 22 years. First capital of Fen Ares. Okay, so we tried, we got this wrong at one point. So they apparently did start with Grand City of Fen. There's like no temporary capital or anything. Now, this could potentially be an off geography question too, but I think we've been consistently doing this one. All right, 34, 36, 35, 6, 36, 21, 37, 4, 38, 14, 39, 200. All right, house is Hugh. Newgate. I've been treating this as I cannot see the tree drawing. This is an Eurasian question. Wait, Tree Ven is... there's Old Start. Where are our parts? Okay, Nev is new start, old end. There was a whole thing about trees that we... Oh, yeah, tree ven. Oh, no, tree ven is branch. So maybe that's where I've been going wrong. Yeah, the tree thing has been very confusing. We have tree ven as branch. That old... Oh, because it can also be old tree. My tree is not very old. I'm not an old tree. Tree trunk. Because it's also like new or start. Well, I guess we'll have to come back to this later, but that's a thing we can try. Oh no, I cannot see the tree trunk, is what I had as an answer. Okay. Because that's a branch. I was getting the knots are confusing me. Okay, very, very long name. This one is suspect. There's lots of things they're talking about days. Unless this is like an alternate use of day, then none of these make sense besides this. We changed this one last time and our score went down, so we think it's still that. Yeah, that kind of leaves us with directions. So we've been doing C. This feels like it's a lot of back and forth, but it might be more precise, because it's like this is to tree and then south, but that would kind of lend you here. Square trans. Okay. Okay, so we cannot draw a secret passage there or there. Anywhere going to the corner, essentially. Okay, we're not sure about first rank. Cannot be drawn facing into a corner. Because we were able to draw, we were able to get it going up. So that leaves where our kitchen is. Going this way is a possibility, I guess. Unless it can actually be drawn in the corner, but that would be pretty weird. And I think I may have tried to force it after failing here before. And of course, that could also be the first rank thing. I don't know. I guess we gotta, if it fails that, we could get it straight. We could try to draw it like crazy here. Well, we couldn't have gotten freezer. Because we benefited from that last time. We also did not get clock tower, so we're queued up for another rough day. I guess we'll get 2 items. Can we craft anything? Carrying over a lunchbox would be cute. But there's probably stuff we would rather carry over. I don't think we can craft anything, though. Let's see, I don't think we ever got planetarium either. Okay, so there goes lunchbox. We don't have monk. We didn't observe an effective dormitory. I don't think we observed an effective boudoir either. Oh, we haven't checked boudoir yet. Or at least I didn't write it down if we did. We've got a lot of steps. We can go get a watering can again. Let's see, are we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, so we're actually better off going through the house. Nope. I don't know if we still have special water in here. I haven't really had a chance. Well, literally just passing through the library, but I think we already looked here and said that these have stayed. So we don't get an additional chance to test if we get the action prompt here. Might just be a weird shadow. Wait. That's the elevator. Of course, the elevator is already up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Happy not to put the elevator down, because that's a process. Oh, actually, I've taken a watering can over here. We were gonna like, oh, what if we can get that water? So I think we were unable to see the waterfall from here, which really just kind of leaves the stuff in the chest room, which... I think we tried to grab before and couldn't. Yeah, it's kind of too far down there. There is grass here. Come to think of it, that elevator shaft isn't exactly hidden if you're across the mountain. It's just from this perspective. Okay. Academic university. Oh, classrooms, library, dormitory. Interesting. Schoolhouse, final exam, couldn't... Draft, passage, south into corner. Slipped in Boudoir.